You want to build your audience. Well, it's really easy. Look, you take about $10 million, you put it into publicity for your film, yourself, promote your website, promote your online content, promote the films you're releasing, all the festivals you're in, and boom, you'll get a big distribution deal, and there you go. How's that $10 million coming along? Okay, so that's the way Hollywood does it. It's more than $10 million. I mean, they're spending a lot more. But for you, as an indie filmmaker, as an indie artist, as an actor, as a writer, as a painter, whatever you do, you still have to promote yourself on some level if that matters to you, if you want to build an audience. Some people don't. Some people are just putting their work out there, throwing it out there, and saying, that's it. And that's totally great. But if you're looking to build an audience, there are a bunch of things that you can do. First of all, there are social media people out there who can help you promote your work online for a low fee, like just give you advice, consultancy. Some people will meet with you for free and give you ideas. Others will charge a little each month to come up with a plan for you so you can get going and understand how that world works. There's products like Hootsuite that give you a way to schedule your posts and also to see your analytics. And if you're good at analyzing those, Google has analytics. There's a lot of places that provide those services for a very low rate. Like it comes with your website, it comes with your scheduling software, etc. There's some other things though you can do. You can ask other artists like yourself to cross promote. I talked about this in a different post. I was talking about The Little Mermaid and the casting. And in that, I was talking about how there's room for everyone and how you can have audiences that cross over. And you can do that with other artists. You can say, well, I make films about gymnastics and you make films about gymnastics. So let's each promote each other's films because we have the same audience. Right? So then you get their friends, family, fans, and they get your friends, family, fans. And it's not like somebody's go, well, I watch Sherry's gymnastics films, so I'm not going to watch Mary's. No. If they like gymnastics films, they're going to watch Mary's because you can't get enough of what you'd like to watch. You don't read one murder mystery book if you're into murder mysteries. You read many, and so on. So helping each other will help you build your audience. When you're online posting about festivals, why just post about yourself? Post about other people's films. First of all, you're all there together. The point of going to a film festival is not just to see your film on a big screen, which I get is huge, but it's also to see other people and support the indie film world. At least I hope that's part of your experience. And so supporting other people is good for that. And hopefully they will do the same for you, even if it's not the exact same audience. There are people who like to watch different types of films. They don't just watch one type of film. So that's another way to cross-promote. Other things you can do to build your audience is to put out your work for free. I get we all want to make money, but let's just talk about this realistically. If you don't have a huge distribution deal, or you didn't start out with a huge budget where there's room for money for marketing, like I talked about at the beginning, and it doesn't necessarily have to be $10 million, it might be $200,000, but it's still a substantial amount of money. If you don't have that, even if you charge for your film online, you're still not going to make your money back. Like, if you don't have that big budget to pull in that many people, then if you charge $1 for your film and you get 50 people to watch it, well, Amazon or Hulu or wherever you're posting it, or maybe you have it on Vimeo, they take a percentage. So you're not even making $50. But if it's free, more people will watch your work. I mean, I do this all the time. I'm on Amazon Prime, let's say, and I'm looking for something to watch. And I'm like, it's $3. I pay for this freaking service. Do I really want to pay another $3? And I know it's just $3. And often I do end up paying the $3. But if I'm not sure about it, I'm like, I don't know. This is an unknown thing. I can watch this other unknown thing for free. Because people feel like they're getting a little hoodwinked. You pay for these services and then, oh, by the way, you have to pay again. So there's a little bit of, well, take that, I'm not going to. So if you put it for free, you're more likely for somebody to take a chance on you. And that will also build up your audience. And I know we all want to make money. We want to make our money back. But there's a long path to that. A lot of festivals now are looking at how many followers you have. Like, I was close to getting into one festival I really wanted to get into. I happened to know somebody who knew people who were deciding these things, and they just asked a question for me. They weren't pushing the film because I had gotten rejected at that point. And they said, well, it was a really good film, and she was in contention until the very end, but she doesn't have much of a following. So we don't know if people will come online to watch. It's just a fact. It's sad, but it's true. It's part of the business. It's a business, as people say. Again, I totally get just putting things online. I have a short film called Woman. It played a couple of small festivals because I wanted to go to a couple of places, but, it just basically threw it up online. I'm not promoting it, pushing people. It's on my website if you want to watch it. It's a weird experimental film. It's fun. It's a nice piece, I think. But I don't need to build an audience over that. I don't need it to play a million festivals. It's not what I want to do with it. So it just depends what you want to do. But if you care about getting into these festivals, if you care about making money down the line, you have to build an audience. So these are some affordable ways of doing that. I posted a blog post about this too on my website, so check that out for more details.